Hello everyone, it's Energon back at another video, and tonight we're going to be looking at the Transformers Energon Optimus Prime. But before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below what you thought of the video, or what would you like to see next in the video. So onto the figure himself. Here we have Prime in his tractor trailer thing mode. I don't know what this is really supposed to be other than a truck. But let's get a close-up on the detail. Let's focus on the cab first. So here we have focus, thank you. So, got some nice painted details. You get the, I have no idea what these are supposed to be, because these are the headlights. Or these the headlights, and that's, I don't know what's supposed to be. Oh well, regardless, you get paint there, paint, you get this, I don't know what type of blue this is, along with that. Because, yeah, like, this is a sky blue, all-spark blue, whatever you want to call it. That's a blue I've never seen before. So, I don't know. Anyways, you get some, navy blue for the rest of the figure. A little bit of black. So, get some painted rims, painted gas container. So, overall, not a bad painted truck. It's just a very weird truck. Especially since it has satellite TV. Okay. But then let's focus on the trailer. Get some nice detail in here all throughout. Unfortunately, not picked out in paint. The only paint you get on is here and the giant Autobot symbol. Yeah, giant Autobot symbol. This piece can move out of the way to reveal more Autobot, to reveal the rest of it. So, yeah, not too bad. They do hook up together nicely, and it rolls pretty good. You get a decent amount of turning radius, but for a real quick size comparison, here we have signal flare. So there's that. Now Prime does come with one accessory. He comes with his gun, which has some nice detail. Ooh, focus. There we go. So get some nice detail. So now it can store in the alt mode. You just untab that, and the gun itself will plug in right there with these channels to kind of hold it in place, so that you just push it down, and it doesn't really hinder the trailer in any way. Maybe a little bit in the turning radius, but not by much. Maybe like no more than 5 degrees. So yeah, that's about it for alt mode. Let's go into robot mode for Optimus. So I'm just going to put this off to the side real quick. And for Optimus, you can leave the gun attached. But to get started, you can bring down the legs. On my copy, this hip ratchet failed on me. I probably can open it up, fix it. I don't know. So I might have to. But then you want to bring down the feet. Bring down the feet. Then come back here and bring down the heels. Then kind of lower that section down to bring up the arms. And then just double hinge it the rest of the way up. Next, bring them down and forward. Slide out the fists. Forward, down, and slide out the fist. Finally, flip up the head. And there you got Optimus Prime in robot mode. And yeah, his time after Armada didn't do him well. He's thick. He's got the dad bod going on. Or the football coach. Either one. But let's get a close-up on that head sculpt. Now, there is 2 head sculpts on this guy. You get this version, and then you get the more Optimus Primal look, where it's like mostly mouth plate, but it's cut open to reveal an actual mouth. But you get some nice silver and with the yellow for the eyes. As far as detail goes, nothing we haven't seen already, other than maybe like the actual legs. So, and real quick, there is 2 things you can do with this. You can just leave it down like this, or rotate it around and have it more like that. Do whatever you want. Now, for articulation, the head can't do a full 360. It can do about that far both ways, but honestly, that's about all you need. Can't look up or down. Well, kind of looks down, but that's using the transformation joint, and it's he looks down his own chest. And after a certain point, it just kind of, yeah. Arms can do a full 360. Move in and out. Nothing at the wrist other than the inward movement for the transformation. Nothing at the waist. The legs can go forward like actually 2 clicks. Back, if you work with this all the way. And these wheel sections can move out, but that still only gets you like a couple clicks out. There's no rotation, but you get a little bit under 90 degrees on knee bend. And the heel and foot can both move up and down. Excuse me. Now, he can hold his gun if you'd like. You just gotta unpeg it. And it'll just go straight into his hand. And there's that. Now, for a real quick size comparison for this form. Here we have Signal Flare, and yeah, let's just say that looks like his son. In a way. Alright, so let's set him off to the side and bring in the trailer. So, to transform the trailer, you want to flip that piece down, bring it down, and then come back here. There is this panel right here that you want to bring down. Then these things you can bring out as like guns or stabilizers for the actual trailer, up to you. And then just bring up this section, which actually has a hole for the gun if you'd like to actually plug it there too. And there you got it in its base mode. Now, what you can do with this is you can launch Fire 1, set him off to the side, launch Digger 3, set him over there, launch Submarine 4, set him over there, and you flip down this piece that you have to move that out for. You can get out Helicopter 2. Other than that, the trailer is pretty much useless. So, gonna set that off to the side real quick, and we'll focus on the drones. So, to transform Helicopter, bring the blades out, flip this section back, and then you can separate the blades. So, there is that. A bit of a close up on the detail. Focus, thank you. Get the nice black, which they did a really good job on. Black on white. You would typically need a couple dozen coats, just so the white doesn't bleed through. But yeah, not too bad. Even got the landing gear. And this one does have rolling wheels, so that's nice. Gonna actually lower the camera down a little bit. Here we have a Submarine 4. Get that nice white detail. Other than that, not too much paint. So, here we have a Digger 3 with that nice orange cockpit. The black for the treads along with the tip of that drill bit. And he does have this wheel, so, you can roll on the ground and just have him drill. And Fire Truck 1. And to transform this one, just slide the ladder forward. So, and for articulation for this one, the ladder can move up and down and all that, and you get that. So, not too bad. Now, these guys, in a sense, are Scramble City. They can either form a leg or an arm, in any order you want. So, I'm going to go into the configuration I prefer. So, let's start with Fire Truck. So, you want to start off by pushing back the ladder, bringing down this section, or the whole front of it, flip these up, and then you can bend his arm out to flip in that panel, and there you go. There you got one arm all done. Then for Helicopter, bring the blades together, bring down the arm, flip that around, next open up these sections, and then just flip that forward. And there you got an arm. For the next two, it's real simple. Just bring that up. This one, just get this actually out of the way, bring that up, and then you can bring that up. And there you got the configuration. Now to get Prime ready, you just unpeg that. Take his, let's raise up the camera. Take his arms, push in his fist, make him do a T-pose. and then flip up the feet and heels. Then come around to the back, take his helmet, flip it around, and just plop it onto his head. Then take down the gray sections while also rotating the antenna. Flip all this around, and pretty much you are set. Don't know why it's not wanting to work with me. There we go. Now, real quick, he does have electronics back here. You would just slide these 4 digits to which one you want to hear the noise of. I'm not doing that because I don't even think it works on my copy. But then you just push the center portion of as your button. And he also has a button right here for the combination. But let's get down to combination. So, Digger 3 goes on this side. Then we get Submarine 4. I might have got these backwards. I think I did. Oh well. Raise up the camera some more. Then plug in Fire 1. Sometimes it doesn't like to plug in. There we go. And Helicopter 2. Finally, open up his chest. So, there you got Prime in configuration 1. And it's not too shabby. Now, the articulation, the feet are exactly the same. The arms actually do get a rotation at the elbow. And you still get the limited range of movement, but not too much. So, there's that. Can also move in and out. And he can also still hold his gun if you so choose. And for the real quick size comparison, Signal Flare. He's just a tiny boy. Just a tiny boy. Now, I'm going to pause here real quick, get the limbs back into the alt mode, and I'll show you the other configuration. So just one moment, folks. Alright, here we go. Got them all back in. Get them out here real quick, and I'll lower down the camera. Alright. So, to get these into the other configuration, you do want to leave his ladder collapsed. Let's start with Fire 1. So for him, just bring up this section. Bring it up. Sometimes that will come undone. And there you go. I don't know why this moves back for reasons. Oh well. But there you got a foot. For Helicopter, you want to rotate the tail in, bring the blades back like you're going to store it, but then bring up that section, and there is another foot. Digger 3, lift up the cockpit area, bring it down, and then just fall down the cockpit area. And there you go. For Submarine 4, just bring it down, and then you will rotate it depending on which side you want it, or you can leave it like this. I'm going to rotate it like that. So there we go. Let's go ahead and bring Prime back in. So bring in the feet first. He has issues tabbing in, and I don't know why. So tab those in. Stay. Raise up the camera. There we go. Bring in Digger 3 and Submarine 4. Then open up his chest plate. And there you go. Now, articulation for this guy is the exact same. You know, no changes or anything between the switchings. The only issue is with how Helicopter is. He kind of he's not super balanced. But, yeah, overall, not a bad figure. So, just like I said, the hip ratchet on mine failed, so I probably have to fix that at some point if I really cared. Definitely a product of its time. Not a bad thing. He's definitely a brick, and he's fun in his own sense. But honestly, out of the whole Unicron trilogy Optimuses, this is the weaker of them. But, you know, if you're a collector of, you know, the Energon trilogy, you won't be disappointed. And actually, he does actually gain articulation. The feet can actually rotate back and forth, and, you know, he gets a weird knee bend if he really wanted it to. But, yeah, anyways, overall, I do find joy in this figure. This very weird figure. But that's about it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, all the fun stuff, and stay tuned for more video reviews.